Hi, hello. My name is Adele Plummer. I am one of the team managers at Doxford and also a fully qualified yoga instructor. And I'm here to share with you a beginner's yoga session for 30 minutes. So I'm hoping that you will take the time to join me and learn the aspects of yoga, both physically and mentally. Um, the type of yoga that I deliver focuses on your posture and alignment, which is key to a healthy you, keeping your spine as flexible as you can through everyday movement. Um, so if you are inflexible, great. If you can't touch your toes, even better. If you're not the right shape or size, I'm not quite sure what that is, but great. Um, Forget about what you see, you hear, or you read of what the perfect yogi should be. You're perfect as you are. And I'll take you through with my instruction just to get a feel of the basic poses that we can deliver through yoga. So the benefits, of course, are physically, obviously bringing mobility to your everyday life, allowing your spine to move in all different directions, and just really keeping that spine flexible to sustain a better well-being in every day of your life. And allowing you to do things maybe that you haven't been able to do because of the lack of mobility, but even more so just to kind of have a spring in your step. But also mentally, if you have stress or anxiety, or simply need to relieve tension in your mind and body, yoga is also a great opportunity to allow you to, alleviate that pressure and learn to train the mind, because we will lead our thoughts and that will create tension, that will create anxiety. It can create sleepless nights. Stress is a big thing. I've experienced that personally, more so physical anxiety. So I've kind of got the t-shirt with that. It's not a nice place to be in, but yoga has got me on the right path, and even more so having the opportunity to share this with everybody. I'm a firm believer that yoga is for everybody. So let's enjoy our practice together, and let's get started. Lovely. Okay, so if you would just like to come into a nice, easy seated pose, simply crossing your legs. Um, Again, just making sure that you can feel your sit bones, your bottom connection with the mat or floor that you're sitting on, and just relax your hands on the edge of your knees and let your fingers point down. Join me in closing your eyes and just allow my voice to guide you. I want you to connect with your breath, and we'll start through a deep breathing technique, which is key to calm, um, you know, thoughts and feelings, and maybe what we call a stressful moment. So just check in with your posture as you're sitting comfortably. Allow your chin to be lifted away from your chest, and just check in that your spine feels nice and tall and comfortable, and your shoulders, allow them to move them away from your ears, as I invite you to take a nice deep breath in through your nose and allow the breath to leave back down through the nose. Continuing with this cycle of breath, breathing deeply in through your nose, and allow the breath to leave slowly back down through the nose. Just observing the breath, breathing in and out. If your mind wanders, which it's natural to do, Just bring your attention back to the instruction, which is the connection of the breath, simply by breathing in through the nose, reaching that peak of breath, breathing in as much air as you feel you can, and then allowing the breath to leave back out through the nose, very slowly, calmly and gently, in your own time, in your own cycle of breath. Just observing the breath as you breathe in, noticing your stomach rising and falling as you breathe in and out. On the next exhalation, just allow the chin to drop down towards the chest, just moving the head so you notice a stretch in the back of the neck, bringing the chin nice and snug to the chest, continuing your normal cycle of breath, breathing in and out, and just observing that feeling across the top of your shoulders and up and down your neck. As you breathe in, start to lift the chin away from the chest. Allow it to go up towards the ceiling. As you exhale and let the head tilt back, allowing the head to rest on your shoulders and allowing a stretch to your throat, continuing to breathe normally in and out. Always breathing in to bring your head back up to a neutral position. Maybe keeping the eyes closed or open, turn the head over towards the left shoulder. Just observe that stretch in the right side of the neck as you breathe in, and as you exhale, just turn the chin slightly more towards the left shoulder. Breathing in, bringing the head back to center, turning over towards the right shoulder. Relaxing through the breath, breathing in and aiming to turn the head further towards the right shoulder, noticing the stretch in the left side of the neck. Breathing in and bringing your head back to center. Allow the hands to fall down next to the hips. Breathe in and draw the shoulders up towards the ears as far as you can, and then simply let go. Breathing in, feel the chest lifting and release. And one more time, breathing in and release. Lovely. Now come on to all fours. So come onto your knees, onto your hands, and just look down at your hands. We want the wrists to be underneath your shoulders, and we want your hips to be stacked on top of your knees. So you come into table pose and you're looking straight ahead. Now spread your fingers and feel the palms connected to the mat. Tuck in your tummy so you have a neutral spine. Breathe in and draw your eyes up towards the ceiling as the spine melts down towards the mat. As you then connect and allow yourself to come into a nice deep cat stretch, tucking in your belly button, arms nice and straight, pushing away from the mat. As you then breathe in and release the spine to the floor again, looking up towards the ceiling, and then reversing again into a nice cat stretch. Just bring your attention to the feeling at your tailbone and the top of the neck. Just move freely in your own cycle of breath, tucking in the tummy, rounding your shoulders, curving your spine, just bringing some nice flow of flexibility to your spinal cord in a nice cat-cow pose. Lovely. Then back to a neutral position. Bring the left hand into the center of your eyes gaze. Breathe in and draw the right arm up towards the ceiling. Look up towards the thumb, and as you exhale, bring that right hand behind the left, bringing your shoulder down to the floor and then back up again on the inhale. Let's create a nice flow and release any tension in your shoulders. Just tapping the shoulder down to the floor as you breathe in, opening up the body again and again down behind, bending that left elbow as you draw the shoulder down. Back to a neutral position. Try the other side. Still make sure that your wrists are underneath your shoulders. Bring that right hand into your gaze. Breathe in, draw the arm up. And again, as you exhale, bend that elbow. Bring that shoulder down, ear to floor. Breathe in, press in with the right hand, lifting the left arm up. And again, coming down. Breathing in, just coordinating your breath. Continuing to release any tension in your body, opening your chest and your shoulder. Let's come back to a neutral position into tabletop pose. As we then curl our toes, and we will lift our knees up just a few centimeters off the floor into hovering table. Just working on our core, so we're tucking in our belly button, curling the toes, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dropping your knees down, releasing your feet. And again, curling the toes, breathing in, lifting the knees up. Engage your core, tuck in your belly button, holding for 5, 4, feeling the stretch and the strength on your quads. 3, 2, 1. Drop the knees down, relax the feet, and for a third time, curl the feet under, breathe in, lift the knees up, arms nice and straight, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the knees down, relax your feet. Let's push now the hips back towards your heels. Once you feel you've been able to draw the tailbone back, walk the hands out in front of you. So we aim to lengthen our spine, pushing the hips back. Just draw the gaze down towards the floor, connecting with your breath. As you breathe in and out normally, keep reaching forward with your fingertips, drawing your chest down. Good. Breathe in, lift the head up and look towards your palms. Now bring the palms into claws. So let's come onto the fingertips and again draw the chest down, keeping the forearms lifted as we go into an active child's pose. Really releasing any tension in the upper part of your back, across your shoulders. Again, connection with your breath throughout. Just relaxing and breathing. Breathing in and out. Child's pose, which we're currently in, is ideal for relief to any migraines. And just simply coming into that enclosed space where you can listen to your breath, the sound of your breath, and feel your breath as you breathe in and out. Come back up into a neutral position. Lovely. Good. We'll now curl the toes up. We're going to draw the knees up, hips up and out as we come into a downward facing dog. Now let's work on opening the backs of our legs and looking for a nice V shape. So I want you to relax the head in between the shoulders. Lovely. As you connect and breathe, take deep breath in and out. Good. Press into the thumb and the index finger. Excellent. Now first downward facing dog, let's paddle the legs and release the tension in the calves and the hamstrings. Just dropping one knee in at a time. Good, lifting your heels up off the floor and then holding, dropping both heels down. Let's push those hips up and out. Nice straight arms, relaxing your head. Good. Breathe in and drop the knees back down towards the floor. Fabulous. Okay, back to tabletop pose. Let's push that right knee up towards the back of the right hand and draw the left leg back. Good. I want you to then bring that right foot round towards the left hip. And I want you to look forward. I want you to lift the chest up, press the hands into the floor as we work on stretching our hip flexor. Good. Chest open, chest lifted. Draw that left leg back. Good. So really feeling that stretch in the right hip right now. Good. Just observe the feeling or any sensation, keeping your wrists underneath your shoulders. Fab. Staying as you are. Good. Now you might be able to bring your arms down onto the mat. As again, the right knee is behind the right elbow. Left leg pushing back. Look up. Good. Again, still working on the right hip. Connecting with the breath. Maybe you can then walk your arms out in front of you. Bringing your chest down. Again, just observing that feeling in your body. Breathing, connecting with your breath. Breathe in and bring yourself back up. And once again, look forward, arms nice and straight. We're going to curl the left foot up. Breathe in, straighten that left leg, and then push the right leg back as we come in to plank. So we lift the bottom up slightly, nice straight legs, push back into the heels. Shoulders just over the wrists. As we hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the knees down. Excellent, well done. Come back into table pose. Breathe in and push the left knee forward and the right leg back. Good. Walk the left foot round. Excellent. So again, shoulders stacked on top of wrists. Looking forward, chest lifted, nice and open. Relaxing your shoulders away from your ears. Now feel the top of your knee flat against the mat. Good. That's good. We don't want any strain on your knees. Lovely. Again, now let's observe that feeling in the left hip joint. The left down the hip flexor. Is it a little bit more flexible than the other hip? Let's listen to our bodies as we come down onto our forearms. And again, let the jawline be parallel to the floor. Shoulders stacked on top of your elbows. Good. Closing your eyes, connecting with your breath. Breathing in and out. Reaching forward with your arms. Good. Bringing the chest down lower. The gaze dropping down towards the floor. Observe the feeling again in your left hip as the stretch deepens a little bit more in and around your groin. Breathe in, bring yourself back up. Lovely. Curl the right foot, lift the right knee up. Right leg's lifted. Breathe in, weight into the hands. Push the left leg back. And let's move into plank again. Push the weight back into the heels. Engage your quads, knees. Tuck in the tummy, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the knees down. Push back into child's pose. And remember to push the hips back first and then allow the arms to reach in front of you as you drop the head. Falling into a restful pose. Just as beneficial as a physical pose. Taking time just to check in. That feeling of letting everything go. Becoming more relaxed and more calmer. As you breathe in, back into table pose. Curl the toes under. Breathe in, go back into downward facing dog. Walk the feet slightly forward. That's good. Breathe in, draw the right leg up. Bend that knee and open up that right hip. Lovely. Good. Breathe in, draw that knee up towards your nose. And walk the right foot in between your hands as you come into a lunge position. Good. Keeping that left leg lifted. Fabulous. Really straighten up that left leg. Good. Pressing that right foot down into the floor. Drop the left knee. Bringing yourself up. Bringing your hands to prayer. Breathe in, and as you exhale, bring the left elbow onto the right knee. And allow the right elbow to be lifted, pressing both palms together. Nice twist in your spine as the weight goes into the right foot. Checking in with your breath. And again, stabilizing through allowing you to press into that right foot all of the time. Breathe in, bring yourself back round. Drop the hands down and swing that right leg back. Breathe in, bring the left foot, in between the hands. Breathe in, bring your hands to prayer. As you exhale, bring the right elbow over to the left knee. And again, twist from the waist. Hands pressing down to one another. Elbows lifted. Keeping the flexibility to the spine. Pressing into the left foot this time. Breathing in, bringing yourself back to center. Just leaning the torso slightly back as you breathe in and draw the arms up. Nice deep breath in. Reach through to your fingertips as you then let go of the breath. Bringing the hands back down. Bringing the left foot back. Pushing back into child's pose. But we'll then bring the forehead down to the mat. Bring the arms down the sides of the body. And aim to come onto the crown of your head as you tuck your chin into your chest. Pushing your hips back towards your heels. Connecting with your breath as you allow the shoulders to drop, to curve down towards the floor. Breathing in and out, always connecting with your breath and observing the feeling that it brings to your mind and your body. Breathe in, bring your hand onto the mat, lifting back up and sitting back on your heels. Namaste. I hope you've enjoyed that guidance. We'll now close our session in Savasana, which is relaxation. So once again, join me in a seated position, or by all means lie down on the floor, connecting your spine with the surface. We'll come back to a nice seated position. Spine once again feeling nice and tall from your tailbone to the top of your neck. Join me feeling gratitude and thankful for your own well-being, taking time for you. Join me in closing your eyes, and let's take a nice deep breath in through your nose and allow the breath to leave back down through the nose. Breathing in and out, noticing how you're breathing, allowing your breath to be soft and gentle. Just observe the way your breath flows in and around your body. Breathing, observing, allowing your body to feel soft and loose, allowing this feel good energy to move around your body from the crown of your head as you breathe in, taking this feeling down the back of your head, the back of your neck. Observe and go to the places in your body that stores tension, stress, aiming to release through the breath. Breathe in calmness, breathe out relaxation. Allow that to travel down the back of your spine, down towards your tailbone. Breathing, being aware, reducing any stress or anxiety that might remain, and allow it to drain away through the breath. Relaxing your jaw on the exhale, lowering your shoulders, lifting your chest, feeling your spine lengthening as you allow your neck to float up and belong. Take a moment right now to check on your posture as you continue to gently breathe in through the nose, and as you breathe out, tune in to see what is going on in your mind, thoughts and feelings, as you relax further and further with each breath that you take. Inviting you to return to your normal cycle of breath. Bring your thumb up against your fingers just to awaken your body, opening up your eyes, bringing your hands to prayer, lifting your elbows. Take a nice breath in and out. Namaste. Thank you, everybody. Please join me on all social media channels, Yoga Doxford. Drop me a message if you'd like to join in online, or if you're closer to home in class. Look forward to seeing you. Make sure yoga is part of your life too. Namaste.